Are you getting ready to sell your home and have a million questions? If you're like most people, you don't quite know where to start. You want to make your home look and feel and even smell the best that it can be for little to no money. Well, I've got 5 things that I tell all of my clients when we're getting ready to list their homes. 5 things that you can do for little to no money to make your house the hottest house on the market. Be sure and watch till the very end. I'm going to give you a bonus tip that's going to save you a ton of money as you're getting your home ready to list. My name's Justin Cofield. I'm a realtor here in the Austin area, and I've helped lots of families over the years prep their homes for sale and go to market and get top dollar. I would love to help you. I'd love to be a resource and a guide. I'm gonna leave my info in the show notes as well. Please call, text, or email if I can help in any way, and let's get back to the video. Step number 1 is make a plan. Work with your realtor to develop a timeline of when you'd like to list your home, what you need to do to get your home ready to list, and then what your plans are after your home sells. This will help determine the best time for your home to hit the market. You need to get kind of organized, and this may mean hiring some fix-it contractors to come do some work or using your weekends to touch up paint. Put it on the calendar, because if you don't do it, who will? Set a date for taking professional pictures of your home and work towards that date. And here's a quick tip. Do all of your yard stuff as close to that date as possible. Flowers, mulch in the flower beds, tree trimming, grass, all of that stuff, do it really close to that date because you want your yard to have that awesome curb appeal. Also set the target date for when you're going to list your home so you cannot be there. More on this later. The more you schedule out in that timeline, the smoother this process is going to go. Step number 2, declutter like a ninja. Let me define clutter. Clutter is anything that's super personal that's not standard home decor. Like that authentic Indian headdress you won at the county fair 8 years ago that's hanging on the fireplace mantle. Clutter. Here's the deal. If you're planning on moving anyway, go ahead and box that stuff up and stack it neatly in the garage. Now, preferably the opposite side of the garage from the entry door so that buyers can see the inside of the garage and get a sense of how big it is. A good rule of thumb is that if you have to explain to someone what it is, it probably needs to get boxed up. Buyers need to be able to envision a space with their own stuff in it, and it helps when just the basics are present, like a bed, nightstand, dresser, and minimal wall hangings. Number 3, make sure everything works. You don't necessarily need to do costly renovation and updates to your home before you list it, but you need to make sure everything works. That bathroom exhaust fan that quit working last summer, or the leaky faucet on the side of the house, go ahead and get those things fixed and in great shape. If you have a question about whether something is fix-worthy or not, ask your realtor. Don't spend big money on fixing something before talking to an expert and making sure it's worth doing. Big ticket items like a new roof or a new HVAC can definitely help in the marketing of your home, but they can break the bank if you're not careful. Also, any of those half-finished projects that have been looming for the past few years, it's time to get those wrapped up and completed so your home can be the best that it can be. Number 4, cleanliness is next to godliness. My grandma used to tell me that all the time, but I think she was probably more concerned about me taking a bath as a kid. Anyway, you gotta make that house shine. And if cleaning is no bueno for you, then hire someone to come in and do a deep clean before listing your home. Some of the best homes that I've walked through are not super updated and not the most luxurious, but are just ultra clean, especially bathrooms and kitchens. A buyer can feel it when a house is super clean. Your yard is not exempt from this requirement. You need to get rid of old junk laying around, mow your grass, put fresh mulch in the flower bed, maybe even new flowers to give it some color. Trim that limb that's been dangling for 8 months and turn your yard into an oasis. Curb appeal goes a lot further than you would think, and first impressions are everything. Number 5, have a fire exit plan. When you know the list date for your home, make plans to go out of town that weekend. It gives your realtor the opportunity to do an open house at your home and move as many people through your home as possible. You can leave it in pristine condition, and while you're out of town, you don't have to worry about jumping up and speed cleaning if someone calls and wants to show your house. After that first weekend is where the fire exit plan comes into place. You know, the fire exit plan, the plan that you have with your family where everybody has a certain thing that they do and they meet at a certain place. It's like that, except this is the scenario where someone calls and wants to show your home. You've got to have a plan with everyone in your family, and everybody has a job and knows exactly what to do. You know, pick up the living room and light candles and turn on all the lights and pick up dirty socks off the floor, take out the trash. Everyone should have a job. You can even make a list and have assignments and keep it on a piece of paper in a drawer so that everyone knows what they need to do to have your home looking and smelling 110%. Okay, time for the bonus tip. Here's the tip. YouTube is your friend. If there's something in your house that needs to be fixed or needs to be cleaned that you don't really know how to do, check on YouTube. It's an unbelievable resource. I recently had a client who found a concoction of household ingredients to clean tile grout. Her 20-year-old grout looks brand new, and it was amazing. That's it. 5 things that should get you started. It should get you on your way. But if you've got questions, if you need help, I'd love to be a resource. I would love to be a guide for you. Please reach out. Also, be sure and subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. I try and upload new content every week, and I'd love for you to be a part of my tribe. And as always, thanks for watching.